Guys, it's the finale. The finale of the challenge Total Madness. This is the last episode. Well, there's the reunion next week, but this will definitely be the last episode. Oh, not episode, but like last season before, like, so we get like. Sorry, blow my nose. Excuse me, sorry about that. Before we get a new season anytime soon, like, this might be until like I ain't gonna predict it. I ain't predicting squat. So anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Then again, I'll give my thoughts on the season a little bit later. I guess I could talk about no, I'll do it at the end of this video because I could do it during the reunion of the video reunion, but I'm just gonna give my thoughts on the whole entire season like towards the end of this video. So let's get right to it. Last episode, Nelson pretty much went in because he wanted Corey to win because he's got a family back home, which honorable thing for Nelson. And Corey is reading a note that Nelson left him, talking about how I wanted to go in and yada yada, this, that, and the third. So it was a touching moment for him. It really was. So now I also noticed something, that there were 4 girls and 5 guys. I think because with Big T going home, not go through the elimination, it's kind of the reason why it was a little bit less than that. So I think it comes down to Big T getting eliminated earlier on. So we all see everyone going out. Cheers, for making it to the final. And Jenny, I think Jenny's a pretty girl, but Jenny looked amazing in that pink dress. Let me tell you that right now. Like, she looked very, very nice. So that was how I think she looked the best out of the night. So yeah, Jenny. So as they get ready to go to bed, 6:47 is when they had to get ready for their final. So it was early. It was in the snow. It was like, I can't remember. It was like 22 degrees. Like, it was very cold, very, very cold, and the snow just made it a lot worse. And normally, TJ wants to say this is gonna be the hardest final you ever done. This one, from like looking at this episode, this final looked very, very difficult. Like, it might have been. It just might have been, because that. Oh my god, it just looked very, very difficult. So I didn't forget. Like, did he give this one a name? I completely forgot. But there's 2 parts of this challenge. Well, yeah, 2 parts of this challenge. So like, they're now doing the first part is they got come over 9,000 feet through this freaking snow, 9,000 feet and 9,000 feet in 12 miles. Basically, they have to like walk across, get some logs, and once they get the logs, they have to put it into once they put it into logs, they have to like ski back, get more logs. They had to get a total of 12 logs, then carry up to 3 and put it in I forgot what they had to put it in, but they had to like put it in all together to start a fire. First person start the fire wins this part of the challenge. Now TJ says we award winners, so he didn't really say what was gonna happen. So basically, like I said, guys had to like walk over, like get logs, go over there, ski downward, or walk backward, walk downward. Doesn't really matter. But so yeah, for the guys, as I was predicted, Fessy was gonna be ahead, but not too far from them. Bananas was right behind them as well. So, but this is the first part of the final, so it's not like you have to like, be fast, but you want to like get ahead of him. It's like, okay, even if he's second, it won't be all that bad. Now for the girls, it was between Jenny and Casey. In which, if you saw my video earlier today, I made a prediction. I said that for the guys, like I said, I was not gonna be mad at whoever wins tonight, but I wanted to say Bananas, but like something in me was telling me that I think Rogan might win, just out of pure randomness. And the reason, you'll get the reason why I didn't pick Corey. I think I said it earlier, but we'll explain it later. And Kyle, I like Kyle, but like, he just showed me like throughout this time, like this was not his season, you know what I mean? Like, he got his red school, he got to the final, but like overall, it's like like it was just Yeah. And then for the girls, I like Beta and I like Melissa, but I just feel as though they were not gonna be matching up with Jenny and Casey. I just didn't see it. So as it looked like Corey and Corey and Corey and not Corey, Bananas and Fessy were like we're like getting near, we're like near each other. Corey catches up. He says, "Yo, I was born in the snow. This is just me." And I think he's from Michigan, I believe. So I mean, is he from Michigan or somewhere in the Midwest? So like, this code was like no part for him. But like, just looking at this town, just walking across, and like they said, the snow was very, very deep, and deep snow is always a pain in the ass to walk through. And Rogan even says, "Yo, no matter what training you've done, no matter what times you go to the gym or how times you go on a run, this is just nothing. This is, I mean, it's nothing compared to what we go through. This is a very, very difficult thing." So yeah, as Bananas like and like Vanessa were neck and neck. Like I said, Corey catches up to them. And also during that time, Bailey gets injured. Like she hit her MCL. Like I think she hurt her knee. She hit something like she hit something on her leg. Like it was hurting her, but she still kept going through. And Melissa was just, she was just behind. It's just really, really behind. So yeah. So as Corey is getting ahead, he's the first one to play off his logs. My friend just texted me. She watched it. Like, she watched it. Hold on. Breaking news for me. Yes. Oh, be right back. I need to blow my nose. I don't want to do it on camera again. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, God. I apologize, guys. I apologize about all that. So yeah, as Corey gets his logs in, now he's got to start a fire. And see, Fezzi's like, yeah, I know Corey's dumbass is not gonna be able to start fire. So yeah, Fezzi actually got ahead of him. He was the first one to get the fire started. Then Corey was the second. Bananas was the third. So now they have to go walk over to the checkpoint. So Corey was not that far behind Fezzi. So he eventually does get to the pass. He actually does pass Fessy. He gets to the checkpoint first. So it was Corey, in the order for the guys, it was Corey, Fessy, Bananas, Rogan, and Kyle. Like, yeah, Rogan and Kyle had no chance. For the girls, it was Jenny, Casey, Bailey, and then Melissa. So then, Corey and Jenny won. And TJ said, hey, we award winners. And their winner was they formed a tribunal. This was going to be the final tribunal. So if there's a person that you want to get out, this is your chance to get a good competitor out. So it definitely hold the power. But here's the thing. They have to get to the compound and they have to go through the journey and they're pretty much on a tightrope. Like they had to climb up that hill, and I think with them being all chain all close together, it was a lot better to help them out. Not that made no sense. It was a lot better helping each other out because I think if they were going by themselves, it would have been very, very difficult. But the fact they were all together, were they chained together? I believe they were. It's a lot better, and they can move together as a team. Providing help for one another. So I think that was a good thing that they did. But yeah, shit, man, that just looked deadly. It was just bad. Like, oh my god, woo! Tell you, man, this final was just freaking no joke. So as they get to the hill, and now you discuss their the nominations for the tribunal. So as Corey and Jenny are talking, it's like, now we can't play with our emotions. We gotta think of our heads. So this is a very, very important decision. So for the guys, Rogan nominates himself. In fact, it's like, we're gonna nominate you anyway. So I mean, like, it is what it is. So like, so I'm trying to make yourself as the hero. But now, also, Melissa nominates herself. So okay, say it a little bit later. So yeah, Melissa Rogan going in. So for Corey, he chose Bananas due to the fact that, you know, Kyle, I don't think you're a threat to me. Bananas, you've done this for a long time. And Fessy, he's like, yo, I passed Fessy in the first part of the final, so I'm good. For Jenny, it was clearly Casey. I mean, yeah, it's clearly Casey. I mean, like, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it was just simple as that. Like, it was a very simple. Yeah, but it was very simple. Because who else is no disrespect to Bailey and Melissa, but who else is Jenny's competition? I think my friend texted back just now. Let's see. She's like, she just finished watching it actually. So like, he's not really gonna be like, we'll watch, we'll talk more tomorrow. We'll talk more tomorrow. Get out of here. She said she should not be. She said she should not be. She should not be up watching this, but she still did it anyway. So that's what you call a fan right there. So yeah, but here's a crazy thing though about it. Melissa says, "Hey, I'm in no condition to perform, to compete." She knows that the girls are a lot better than her, which, you know, I think we all said, like, come in. So she decided to leave, and it just sucked. Because, you know, you don't want to quit in the final. Now, granted, yeah, she was right that I mean, let's be real. She was right that, yeah, she didn't stand a chance, but it's like, to leave like that though kind of sucks. And then, you know, honestly, with Bailey's supposed to live. She was like, hey, you know, I think she's here for the bragging rights that she made to the finals. I don't think she's really here to compete or something like that. I don't want to, like, say the wrong words, but, like, it was kind of sort of a little bit like that. Like, yeah, she's there for the bragging rights and whatnot. So, yeah. So, easy win for Casey, which kind of bothered the hell out of me. Because, like, okay, well, in that case, why not go up against Bailey then at this point? You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know. That was just whack to me. So it was going to be between Rogan and Banana. So the final purgatory, I guess you could say purgatory, is called knockout. So they have to run over and ring the bell. Seems simple enough, right? But jumping from the snow, it's kind of doing it deep snow. It's going to make it very difficult. And they even said it was very difficult because you look at that first round, it was hard. It's like, yo, who's going to ring it? 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 And, you know, Bananas got the first round. It's like, okay, maybe we're going to come back in the second one. And the second one, now Bananas won that one. And it was a quick victory. Like, he, like, slightly touched the bell with his finger. So, like, he won that. I thought Rogan won that round for a second, but no, it was Bananas. So, fortunately, Rogan goes home. And you know what? I have respect for Rogan now, because I think after what he just did, beating Nelson in the last purgatory, it's like, okay, now I feel as though you kind of earn your shots in elimination, because, like I said, you pussy through for the Award Awards too, much I hate to say it, and you took the pussy route of beating Jay in that purgatory, which, you know, he's not that big. You know, he manned up, went up against Nelson, and almost beat. Well, he didn't almost beat Bananas, but lost to the goats. I mean, like, you know, hey, go so swinging. Now, here was the thing that sucked. The winners got to be in the compound and stay inside and relax, whereas everybody else, they gotta stay outside. Which freaking sucks. It's like, of course, dang, I try to get Bananas out here. Not only that, but he's gonna be in the room with me. Bananas like, Corey, you practically saved me at this point. And everyone's like, God, they should sit me in that. So, but here's the thing with Bailey. Like, she saw her MCL, and I think knowing the fact that she had to stay outside just broke her. It's like, yeah, she decided to go. Like, yeah, Corey even said, man, it's mental and it will break you. But that, I mean, no disrespect for Corey, but that's easy for him to say once to be inside the war. And to me, honestly, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to hate on Casey, but it's like, damn, man, Casey, you got a lucky one right there. And honestly, it would just, oh my, now I'll get into that later. But yeah, she got lucky, and I just feel bad for others because it's like, okay, how am I gonna get some rest while you know, how much to be mentally prepared for the next day where, I might have shivering to death. They're out there in the war. You know what I mean? Like, that thing was kind of whack to me. And yeah, it's funny. Kyle was kept on talking to Fessy. Fessy was like, he won't shut up. I'm just trying to, keep quiet. And those guys were out there for 6 hours. And that's that was 6 hours. And, it was a doozy, man. But they managed to get through. They managed to go win it back inside, too. So, yeah. So, we get to day 2. This is it. This is the last part. Now, I'm a little bit surprised that we got the winner announced today. I think that's going to be a 2-part final. But the fact that, episode's 1.5 hour. An hour and a half. And not very limited commercials. They kind of went straight to the final. It wasn't like, like a whole party hangout for 30 minutes. No, they kind of went straight to it. I mean, just a little bit of a party. But, it wasn't drastically taking over or anything like that. So this is the first. So this is the second part of the finale. So pretty much they have to go over there, get the first, get his first checkpoint, solve a puzzle, and then after the puzzle, just hike up to that last checkpoint and win the final, get that last checkpoint and you win. Now for the winners, so Jenny and Corey got a head start because they won the first part of the final. Casey. So basically, Corey and Jenny got a minute's head start. After that, Casey and Bananas can get a minute head start because they won their elimination. And then the rest of the guys, Kyle and Fessy, not Kyle, Kyle and Fessy didn't go after a minute. So Corey was and this is why I did not pick Corey to win this. Corey gets to the first one, and it's a math equation. I forgot what the equation is, but once they get it, they have to use the lock to unlock it. And Corey was struggling. That's why I'm like, it's past. It's just comes the puzzle, the puzzles, the trivia type of stuff. He just hasn't done well on that. And Fessy does end up passing him, because he gets the first one. Same thing with Bananas. Same thing with Kyle. So all the guys passed him. Whereas Jenny, she kind of got hers done at a pretty steady, pretty fast pace. So, but here's the thing: as Fessy was going ahead, leading, Bananas and Kyle pass him, and eventually Corey gets his lock removed. Then he eventually passes Fessy. So now Fessy's back in 4th place, and Casey's still going and going and going, but until she got timed out, so she had to keep on going. So Bananas and Jenny keep going, and Jenny's ahead of Bananas, so they actually see the finish line not that far from them. But not only that, Bananas I start seeing Corey, Fessy, and the guys all near me. I'm like, I gotta get in a high gear. So Jenny makes it, Jenny wins. Banana makes it, and he wins. Kyle ended up being 2nd, Corey's 3rd, Fessy was 4th. That's tough for Fessy from 1st to 4th. But that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to pick Fessy, because I feel as though these rookies will have a good regular season, but when it gets to the final, it's a different ball game. I think his body just gave up on him. The finals are a different ball game, man. Different ball game. And that's the thing why I didn't want to pick Casey too. But granted, Jenny hasn't been in the final either. But I mean, these rookies always just start to fall apart in the final. It's just not all rookies, but some rookies. You know what I mean? Most rookies do. So it's it's a different ball game. But I'm gonna go with Jenny first, and I'm very, very happy for her because it was the revenge tour for her, because after how she got eliminated in the first Water Awards, well, not first, but in Water Awards 2. I mean, she redeemed herself. But winning that first challenge of the first episode, when Dee betraying her. And here's the thing. Dee really messed this up because that's pretty much your only girl. You're pretty much your only alliance too much in this house. Dee got up power hungry. She wanted to eliminate Jenny. And how do you have Jenny on your side? She could have possibly made it to the final. No, she probably could have won the whole entire thing, but Dee screwed herself over. But that's the reason why I'm happy for Jenny, because, as I said, Dee betrayed her. She worked very hard. Despite she had an easy victory against Jen, she beat Dee, and I know that had to feel great. It was pseudo revenge. So Despite the fact that she left a lot of time, my man Corey still did a good job though. I'm very, very happy for Jenny. And Bananas. The GOAT, man. The GOAT regained his title. And he's right, man. Out of all the seasons, it's probably the most gratifying win because he got that curse, he got that monkey off his back. I'm not sure it was Jemmy that started it, but like she said, yeah, after him taking the money away from Sarah, he hasn't not made it to the final in 6 seasons. Like he's been eliminated before the final, and he had this curse over his head, and now with this win, it definitely is the best one. And honestly, if he was to lose this, honestly that could have put his reputation on the line right there, honestly, because it's he's the GOAT, he's been the most experienced at this thing, and to lose how it's been bad, but now man, Bananas won this, and I think this just proves he is the GOAT of the challenge. Like you can't 7, that's never gonna be done. I truly believe no one's ever gonna beat that. Even if someone does, I want to say what type of challenges it is, but Bananas, man, like he's won 6 of these, and like first one was a team one, second one was another team one. What was the third one? Third one was Riles with him and Tyler. Fourth one was on Battle of the X's. Fifth one was Free Agent. Sixth one was Free Agent was a single one, and Rivals 3 was a partner one, and now here he is winning a single one. And he has come so far. I understand people don't like him, but I mean, in this one, we kind of look at it, he didn't do that much of it. He didn't do that many of jerkish things this season. So I mean, him becoming friends with Wes, that was a good moment for him. I mean, this was just and the fact that he had to win elimination get to a final was just incredible. Like, and now I think this might be this season that he has to retire. I don't know, man. If he tries to go for one more, it's like, by all means, it would be great to see him in challenge again. Yeah, but it's like you're on top, but I mean, it's up to him what he wants to do. Like, I mean, it's his life. He controls it. But I feel as though he ended it now with just he ends up on top. You know what I mean? Like 7. He's won 7 of these. That's never gonna be accomplished ever again. No one's gonna beat that. Like, Bananas is the GOAT. He is the GOAT of the challenge, and I said, a lot of people don't like him, but like I'm very happy for him. And I don't think this season was rigged. I mean, granted, as far as I know, there is some rigged stuff. I'll get into it, but he's won this fair and square. Now, my overall take on this season, I really liked it. Like I said, the whole winning elimination was definitely a twist. Winning elimination gets a final, that was definitely a twist. I like how the layout. Well, the only thing that I did not like about is it's just a small minor thing. It's like I just don't like how when it's guys there or female they like the opposite sex and still determine who you face. It's like why at the end of the day, like if I'm a guy, right, and this girl picks my opponent, it's like I'm not going against you, so why you gotta pick my guy? You know what I mean? Or same thing with girls. Like if it's a girl's day and a guy picks her opponent, it's like why? Like she's gotta go again. You know what I mean? Like you're not in their way technically. So I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean that's my only gripe about it. But other than that, though, I enjoyed this season. I like that it was single. And the final, right? Let me get into the final. I like how the final was because the biggest reason why I like this because I didn't have to worry about a part. I didn't have to be worried about being partnered with somebody where that can potentially screw me over. I feel so that's happened time and time again. This was a single, I determine my own fate. You know what I mean? Like no one else. And I'm surprised the match equation wasn't all that much. Excuse me. Like I just feel as though that well, the first part of it, I'm like, damn, there's no puzzle. There's gotta be some type of puzzle. But, well, that was a puzzle right there, or math equation. I don't know. So we finally did get a puzzle towards the second half of the final. So I mean, there's always a puzzle in the second half of the final. But yeah, man, the final looked brutal. Like. Very, very, very brutal. And this one, if you don't come in first, you're last at this point because, excuse me, I don't have corona. everyone let's say you don't come in first or last, and I kind of like that. It would have been nice to see the other people get some money, yeah, but it is what it is. But like I said, I enjoyed this season. There's a lot of people planning on giving like thought ideas on the next challenge. There's this one. Let me see. There's this one picture I saw, and it was it was basically like the different it was like the different like, so basically old school against the middle school against the new school, which it looked pretty cool. Now I don't know why cars are in this. Like, someone needs to redo this thing, because the girls in the middle school one, it's like, okay, you have Laurel. Evelyn be part of the middle school one? She probably would. But I would definitely take Sylvia out and put Cara in. Like, what? I can't put Cara in this. But yeah, this old school, new school, old school, middle school, new school. That looks like a pretty interesting one. Like, I would say that, but I don't see it happening. Especially, a lot of the old schools, like, they're all doing good stuff with their lives. Like, it'd be difficult for them to get those people together. But great season, guys. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot for another one season, but we can at least still enjoy the reunion and whatnot. And this time I'm going to leave the comments section down, because like I said, I didn't want to leave it on there before, because I feel as though people always want to like give out spoilers and whatnot. But here it is. We're gonna talk about it, guys. So great season, man. I'm sad that it's over. I just wonder what they'll do next. There's always there's always a plot twist. Like I said, the earning a red school was a good thing. Now, the other thing I didn't get is like how even you're in a red, even you have a red school, you get another one. Having two doesn't really mean squad. It's not like like, oh, I can use this to protect myself. No, didn't do squad. So yeah, like, so I can't think of any negative thing. Oh yeah, the only thing is, I was gonna be mad if Casey won this, because it's like, damn man, you didn't have to go to elimination. That's kind of like, it was almost like an easy way for you, know what I mean? So yeah, that was slightly bothering me right there. So like I said, Bananas, the GOAT, regains his title. I would like for him to retire, but if he does come back on me, I'll be like, okay, cool. But like I said, everyone, this is it. Like I said, it's all over now. Well, like I said, reunion start time. I wonder what's gonna happen. First of all, it's like people are gonna drama going through people's laptops. It's like, yeah. But it looks like Nani was gonna leave. I feel so her and CT got into a little bit of something. So that'll be interesting to see. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed all these videos. I really appreciate the views. Like, it really means a lot to me. Like, I actually finished this shit finally. Like, I didn't freaking like bullshit. Be like, hey, I'm gonna do this, start it and do nothing. Like, no, I went down. I completed this shit. Well, there's the reunion. I'm like, we'll talk about the reunion as well too. So I'll add that as well. So, anyways, thank you guys for taking me on this journey. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. That's the right way of saying that. I had a lot of fun making these videos for you guys. Like I said, still one more next week, but I always look forward to doing this. And also, guys, I'm also gonna post this on my Anchor account too. So this will actually be the the final will be on the Anchor account, which I didn't know they can extract the audio from the video. I thought it had only be like an audio file for it to be on Anchor, but you just don't have to. So anyways, probably my looks video too. Anyway, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it. Do you guys think it was rigged? What do you think about the season? Are you happy with the results? Like, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Be safe.